So what do you get when you get another Dragon Ball Z game with manga art style animations and characters of mass destruction? It's not a trick question. So yes, the video I'll be talking about today is Dragon Ball Ultimate Tenkaichi. That was the most popular voted name. It was going to be called amongst other names like Dragon Ball Z Saiyan Rising, Dragon Ball Z Awakening Saiyans, Dragon Ball Z Saiyan Warriors, but eventually it got the name Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Tenkaichi. I like the sound of it. So yes, getting straight into it, make sure you guys also subscribe. I will also talk about other controversial topics like Kid Buu, which one is stronger, which Buu form is stronger, the Cell Saga, the Frieza Saga, Goku versus Vegeta, all of the good stuff. I'm definitely going to cover it. I am the guru for Dragon Ball Z. I have vast knowledge of Dragon Ball Z, the anime and the manga, and I have the unbiasedness of breaking down the facts and logically breaking it down. So make sure you guys subscribe and check out my other videos. I also have the Saiyan transformation video, explain for all the newcomers who don't really know about Saiyans and the transformations. I have that covered, a 2-part series, as well as a Dragon Ball Z anime versus the manga. I definitely want to elaborate on the Dragon Ball Z anime versus manga videos. Maybe I'm coming out with a part 3. I have a 2-part video up already on my page, but you guys go check them out. But that's for another topic. Right now we're going to talk about this game. So as you can see, we got the Ultimate Tenkaichi. First thing I want to talk about is the graphics. The graphics will be the best graphics we have ever seen in any Dragon Ball Z. I'm telling you right now. Hands down, this is going to be the best Tenkaichi game that we are ever going to see, hands down, including the Rage and Blast series and Burst Limit. It will not be better than Budokai 3 for the PlayStation 2. It will be tied, second place for the best Dragon Ball Z game ever created. Yes, I said it. It's a bold statement. Yes, I know. I've played the older ones. I played Final Bout. Yes, I played Ultimate Battle 22. I've played them all. Super. I played all of them. So yes, I do know all the other Dragon Ball Z games, even the RPG ones, even the one for Super Nintendo. I've played them all. So as you can see, the QuickTime events, I am not a fan of the QuickTime events. Why? Because it takes the skill factor out of the game. But when you're trying to promote a game, you're trying to have everybody have fun with it, you need to have a way you can balance it out. And the QuickTime event is a way it can balance the game out. We have also seen this feature in Budokai 3, but it was kind of similar because it was kind of different, I should say, not similar. Because you had to turn into this like raging mode in Budokai 3 in order to get the QuickTime events, and they would activate cutscenes for every time you get it wrong, which is pretty much how this game is right now. Like I said, the graphics look beautiful. The key blasts look amazing. You see the damages on Vegeta right now. It looks amazing. Look at the explosions. Look at that. Wow. Now, this feels like it has the real feeling for Dragon Ball Z. Like that scene right there, I don't really like too much. It just slows the pace down for the game. Yes, the cutscenes are nice, but all of these stuff right here just cut the gameplay pace down. Dragon Ball Z is a fast-paced game. It should feel like that. The cutscenes make it feel like it, but you're not really fighting fast. You know, the game is really just pressing a couple buttons, you know, without any real strategic measures. This key blast look amazing right here. Broly's, exercising his power, brute force as he is, realistically, I don't know if this would ever go down. Vegeta's not even Super Saiyan, and he's over here like eating. Oh, this look amazing. The earth shake. Wow. Look at the ripple effects. Yeah, I see your hand. Whatever. I mean, we see the same cutscene again, but it's cool. You know, like I said, the game looks amazing. This will be the best Dragon Ball Z Tenkaichi game. So I just want to dive into a little bit more on the gameplay. Just want to cover some topics that a lot of people are unaware of. So apparently this game will offer free roam. Yes, so you're allowed to free roam in this game. I think a lot of people have always asked for that. The fans will always ask for that. I think that's cool. There's an impact break system which allows a large-scale environmental destruction. This includes realistic craters and Kamehameha tracers cutting across the skies, delivering heightened sensations of realism and dynamic immediacy. I think that's great. Just having, you know, destructible environments. You can't have a Dragon Ball Z game without destructive environment. That's a given. They're also gonna have the Great Apes transformations of Vegeta, and apparently he's gonna be taking up the whole screen. Yeah, so you're like fighting him, like, I guess face to face in a sense, but like, I don't know how to explain it, but there's a video up on YouTube. You guys can go check it out. And for the most probably hyped feature of this game would have to be the character creation and customization. Yes, so that means appearances, attributes can be customized, such as model body, face, hair, attire, and fighting style. Additionally, fighting style and special moves can be selected. Wow. If this is not a sign that this might be the best Dragon Ball Z game next to Budokai 3, if not better, I don't know what is. Like I said, this game is looking really good. Like I said, I'm not a fan of none of the Tenkaichi games at all. I'm not a fan of the Raging Blast. Burst Limit was decent. But this game, Ultimate Tenkaichi, is gonna be great. I know it. The graphics is gonna be great. Gameplay, it might suffer. A lot of people are saying you can also turn off the QuickTime events. I don't know how would you substitute it, but we'll see. I still don't like the button controls from Tenkaichi's. I prefer the Budokai versions where I can string my own combos and create them, as opposed to the generic combo system that almost everybody has the same. The 5-hit combo and then the slow motion punch to, like, you know, throw them in the air and just fly across. You know what I'm talking about. That to me is kind of boring, just being repetitive, doing the same thing over and over. I like to like string my own combos and create them. So that's why I put Budokai 3 as the top Dragon Ball Z game, and then probably this, if not tied with Budokai 3. But like I said, the gameplay looks awesome. I mean, just these guys charging up their key looks awesome. Look at the wind as they're charging up. It looks awesome. You see that whole punch thing right there? I really don't like that too much. The cutscenes look beautiful. Colors, beautiful. Designs, beautiful. Layout, beautiful. So I just want to run down briefly the pros of this game. Graphics, probably the best ever in any Dragon Ball Z game. Colors, presentation, the key blast, everything just looks top notch. Like, I can't complain at all with a lot of the stuff that's in this game graphically. It definitely makes me feel like I'm in the game in a sense. I don't want to sound too crazy, but yeah, it makes me feel like I'm in the game. I just wish a couple of wish lists that the cons. I guess you could fall this under the cons as well. I do not like the fact that there's a character slot for Goku, and then there's another character slot for Super Saiyan Goku. To me, that is so silly. I hate that idea. And the fact that Goku has the same moves as Super Saiyan 1 Goku is silly as well. These are the cons I don't like. I dislike that Goku also takes as much damage as a Super Saiyan Goku transformation in the game. That should make everybody should have uniqueness to them. I'm pretty sure they do have uniqueness, but it's not emphasized enough. Like, we know Broly's gonna be kind of slow, but his power's gonna be beast. But it's not emphasized enough throughout the whole game. It's not really balanced well. Like, if it was really balanced, then Saiyans would kind of be nerfed in the game a little bit. Why I will say that is, like, if you make a fatigue factor, then you won't have these people spamming fireballs online all the time, spamming fireballs and ultimate attack. I'm pretty sure in this game, from what I was watching in the interviews, that you have to build up this gauge to do your ultimates and your specials, which is cool. But I still think in order to capture the realism of Dragon Ball Z, you have to have a fatigue factor. Secondly, I believe the humans in this game should have a lower key, meaning they can execute their special and ultimates quicker than the Z guys, the Saiyans, the Trunkses, the Brolys, the Gokus, the Super Saiyan 3s, Super Saiyan 2s. Because realistically, the power that these guys, it will put a balance in the game. The power that these guys are putting out, is at a higher rate than what the humans would put out. What else? Like I said, just don't overemphasize the characters in this game. I wish they wouldn't have that. I wish we would have to go through the emotions, the whole fighting of growing to transform. That would ultimately is like a dream. That's why I prefer Budokai in this sense. I don't know if they're gonna have the manual fusions in here. I'm not sure, or they're just gonna have them where we could pick them automatically. I think that's, to me, I just think it's corny. I think we should just work for it. I mean, when you're in Dragon Ball, in the Dragon Ball universe, you should just work for everything you got. The cons as well, like I said, the controller. I don't like the whole one button and then the fireball. I don't like it at all. There should be at least 2 punches and 2 kicks, and then you should have a key, and then you should have, like, the right stick should do like the ultimates, like with a trigger, like maybe with the L2 or the right trigger or something, while holding the right stick in a different direction should activate certain special attacks. But those are the only cons I can think of as of right now. Besides the quick time event, which I'm probably gonna have on temporarily, when the game first starts. But when I'm trying to become really good at the game, I'm probably gonna turn it off, as any of you guys as well should. I don't think you can really get better practicing quick time events. In a sense, you can, but not skillfully, on a skillful level. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the whole one button. You already do like 5-hit combos. I'm not a fan of these things. But overall, this game looks awesome. Free roam, character customization, graphics, destructible environments. I heard there's more outfits, newer stages. It's going to Dragon Ball GT. What more could you ask for? This is the game that a lot of fans have been waiting for since the next gen console. I know you guys are a fan of Raging Blast 2, but Raging Blast 2 will not have anything on this game right here. Ultimate Tenkaichi will be the game. Graphically, presentation wise, gameplay wise, it will be surpass Raging Blast 2 5 times around. So don't forget, guys, subscribe. I'm going to be bringing more controversial Dragon Ball Z topics. Kid Buu, who's stronger, Goku vs Vegeta, Frieza Saga, Cell Saga. I am the Z Guru, and I just cover Ultimate Tenkaichi video review in my commentary. I hope you guys love it. Subscribe, comment, let me know what you guys think about this game.